What inspired me to do this? So, just to give a bit of a back history, I started writing when I was in my teen, and I wrote my first play at the age of 19. And it took a year to write that play, and I was always interested in English and literature, and I had a really wonderful teacher at high school, at Mars Brothers High School, who inspired me to read and write, and especially get involved in theatre. I'm Epi. So Epi is an actor in the series, and an interesting, very complex character that Epi plays. Maybe Epi can talk a bit about his character and his views.
Yeah, I would like to talk about my audition when I first came in. When I came in, I was a bit hungover, so I guess they kind of like helped it a bit. I was like big bushy hair, beard, just like this, and then came in there a bit of a hangover, and then when I auditioned for Larry, I thought like, I kind of screwed it up a bit, like with my monologue. But then I was grateful that after a few months later, that he actually emailed me and said, "Oh, you got one role there." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I didn't screw it up, thank God. And before we started shooting, I went on and did some research about my character and who he is. And so by researching it, I was like, for me to get into the mindset of my character, like I used something from my personal experience. So like having to live up to your parents' expectations and to meet those expectations. So that was something I could relate to.
In the series, we had auditions, and so as the writer, in my mind, I know how the character is supposed to look and sound. And when we had the auditions, none of the people I had in mind turned up. It was all different people. And I said, no, this can't be. I'm envisioning so-and-so to be like this. But I have to go with what I have. And it was fine. It was great, actually, because it completely turned everything around in my head for me. And the people who turned up for the auditions were fantastic. They were all good. They brought in their own characteristics, which was very different from what I had. So I had to work with them, and they turned out to be great.
Yeah, I mean, like, as an actor, especially in Fiji, like I always thought that, you have to go to Hollywood to make it big there. But like there's a whole lot of competition there in Hollywood. So there's nothing wrong with just starting small here. Just living with what you have and being able to make do with what you do have in this moment. And usually just making your own stuff.
Basics. But I think what was most exciting, and maybe Epi can add to this, is that it was an all local production. All local actors, a local production team, who are just extremely passionate and dedicated. And for me, I was really proud of that. There was a team who could pull this off. And I mean, maybe Epi wants to share, being an actor and with the other actors.
Yeah. But I would just say, like, as an actor, like, it's always good to always be, like, to come prepared with your character, learn your lines and everything like that. But then it's always good to like always throw all of them out and just be there and just listen to what the director is saying in that moment. So yeah, and to be able to relate to all the other Fijian, like Larry said, it's like for all Fijian actors and all Fijian crew. So it was like good to like to be able to be in that environment, just hanging out.